The mass of object A is 416% of the mass of object B, and the mass of object A is 0.064% of the mass of object C. If the mass of object C is P% of the mass of object B, what is the value of P over 1000? Okay, so this problem can be done on DESMOS, but first we will see how we can solve it manually, because as I always say, although you can solve a problem on DESMOS, you should always know how to solve it manually. Okay, so I will assign a variable to mass of object A. Let's assign a variable A, and mass of object B, let's assign the variable B, and mass of object C, let's assign variable C. So from the first statement, now I always say whenever you have a big word problem or confusing word problem, just translate from English to math. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first sentence is mass of object A. Okay, so A is equal to 416%. 416% means 4.16. Of means multiply the mass of object B. Okay, so this is the first equation, 4.16 times B. So this is the first equation. Then second sentence, the mass of object A is, so A is 0.064%. That's going to be 0.00064. So of, so multiplication, the mass of object C. So I'll write C here. That's the second equation. Then if the mass of object C is, okay, so C is P%. P% means P over 100 of the mass of object B. So write B. What is the value of P over 1000? So we have to find out the value of P over 1000. So now we are done with the translation part. We have translated everything that was given in English into math. So this is all the information that has been given to us in the question. Now, even if I remove this question, we can solve it. Okay, so how will we solve it? So we want to find out the value of P over 1000. And from the third equation, I can see P over 100. So first, I will find out the value of P over 100. Okay. So from here, if I divide this equation both sides by B, so that will give me the value of P over 100, which is C over B. Okay. Now that means I need the values of C and B. Now value of C we can get from the second equation. From the second equation, I can say that C is equal to A over 0.00064. And from the first equation, I'll get the value of B. So B will be A over 4.16. Now we can put these values here. So C is A over 0.00064 and divided by B. So flip B. So 4.16 over A. So A and A will get cancelled. And now you can use your calculator to find out what will be 4.16 divided by 0.00064. Okay, so that gives us 6,500. Okay, but be very careful. This is not your final answer. This is the value of P over 100. And we want to find out the value of P over 1000. So you need to divide this value by 10. Okay, so when you divide this by 10, you'll get 650. Okay, so the final answer is 650. Now this can easily take somewhere around 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay, so that's why you have to do this problem on DESMOS if you get this kind of problem on SAT. So how will we do it on DESMOS? Well, we are going to use the method of vectors. So we have 3 equations and I'm going to create a vector. Okay, so in the 3 equations on the left hand side, we have A, and C. Okay, so that's what I'll write, A, comma, C. Okay, and then squiggly line. Then on the right hand side, I will write whatever is in the right hand side. This. But I'll not write this, but I'll not write the equation, but I'll write whatever is given in the original question. Okay, so 416% of B. That's what I'm going to type. Let's see. Let's go to DESMOS. Okay, so first vector, A, comma, C. Then squiggly line, the next vector. Okay, so from the first sentence, we have 416% of B. Okay, so 416% of B. Second sentence, 0.064% of C. 0.064% of C. And third sentence, so object C is P% of B. Okay, so P% of B. Okay, So you have the values of all the parameters. So P is 650,000 and you want the value of P over 1000. So you can just type on Desmos P divided by 1000 and Desmos will give you the final answer, which is 650. Now, if you really liked this Desmos hack, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I will be uploading a lot more Desmos hacks similar to this. And if you feel that this hack could be beneficial for your friends, then please feel free to share this video with your friends. I'll see you in the next video.